Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 21st, 2026 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And this is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. And it is the first official full day of spring. And I'm so excited because I've been counting the days down since fall. I couldn't wait for winter beat to be over. I'm just hoping we don't get any more really cold days because I'm loving the weather here. And it has been beautiful yesterday and today, and tomorrow are supposed to be gorgeous. And I'm crooked for some reason. I think I'm straight now. Okay. So I see most of you guys are in your uniform, which is pajamas. I have my Fresh Freesia pajamas on. Just love these pajamas. That's the only thing I do like about winter is wearing these pajamas. But that's about it. All right, so we are making 3 cards today, and they are fun folds. So I took the Beautiful Gallery paper, which is 6x6, and I'm really hoping that this carries over to the next, it's not in the new catalog, but I'm hoping they carry it over online, so they don't get rid of it, because this is one of my favorite packs of paper. I love it, and I'm hoping they keep the Thoughtful Journey paper too. That's another 6x6 I really like. So that one would work perfect for this. This can work for any designer paper, but it works best for the ones that have like a scenery on them that goes across. Like this page would work, but it'd be kind of boring. So you want to try and find ones that have the scenery that goes across like that. And then all we did was cut it in 2-inch strips and then put the one right in the middle there. And then this one is that flowery one. So I'm going to show you how to make these, and they're super, super, super easy. They all are exactly the same, basic measurements and everything. This is the Gallery Bloom stamp set. We're going to be using these 2 stamps for the inside part. And then the words are from Prayers and Promises, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then the Beautiful Gallery paper is also available. I'm pretty sure this is available. So it's been hard lately trying to find things that are available, because it seems like every video I do, people are like, oh, that's out of stock. That's out of stock. So I picked something that I knew was around. And this is a great technique and fun fold. I did it like a couple years ago, and I have a fun fold class coming up this week, and I was like, oh, this would be a great card. So we're going to do 3 because they only take like 5 minutes each. And before we get started, I know a lot of you guys saw my post on Facebook yesterday. So I had to make a carrot cake for my friend Melissa for her birthday. So a lot of you guys are like, can I get the recipe? Can I get the recipe? So I brought the recipe. Now this actually is where I got it from. So when I bought the Wilton 9-inch round pans, like 25 years ago, literally, the recipe was here. And I've been using the same recipe for all these years, and it's the best carrot cake ever. The only thing I do is add extra cinnamon, and I also put a little bit of cinnamon in the frosting. So let me see if I can get it close enough for you to take a screenshot. Hopefully you can see that. And if you don't know how to take a screenshot, you can pause it and copy it down. But I had to scrape off. It had so much like splatter stuff on there. I had to sit there and scrape it off because you could hardly read it. You can tell this is well used. So originally it had 3 8-ounce cream cheese, and my daughter, when I used to make this back in the day, she would decorate it. She loved decorating cakes. So she would get out all of her decorating things. So I added an extra cream cheese, but then I don't do it anymore. So I just use 3, and you still have extra. And then I use 1 box of powdered sugar, which is 1 pound. And the bad thing is you can't hardly find a box of powdered sugar anymore. It's pretty much, they always come in 2-pound bags. So I just kind of like chop it in half with my hand and guesstimate how much 1/2 of it is. But if you're picky about measurements, it is like 1 pound of confectioner sugar. So that is it. Hopefully you got that. And this is definitely the best carrot cake. You can add other stuff to it. Like I know some people like you know, raisins or different things like that. I don't put anything like that in there. I do put the nuts, and then I also sprinkle the nuts on top. And for the carrots, it's 1 pound of carrots. And what I do is I just buy a 1 pound bag of the baby carrots and then put them in the food processor and shred them up. So it makes it easy. So that's my recipe. So there you go. All right. So again, this is what we're using. Gallery Blooms and Beautiful Gallery paper. And also the Prayers and Promises stamp set. So that's it. And I swear, like, all the time I have people that question in the comments after the video, what stamp sets did you use? Or what are the measurements? I'm like, did you actually watch the video? Or did you just like skim through it? I'm like, I always tell you what I use in the video, and I always give you the measurements. So I don't know. I just always want to crack up and just say, like, go back and watch the video. But I don't want to be like mean. Because I'm like, I did it. And I also put it in the description box below the video. I list everything that I use. So there you go. Oh, I forgot to say hello. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Marie. Hey, Christine. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Judy. Hey, Myra. Hey, Carol Ann. Hey, Jody. Hey, Bina. Hey, Robin. Oops. I lost my spot. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. Hey, Linda. Hey, Cindy Q. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Renee. Hey, Therese. Hey, Amy. Hey, Patricia. You got 4 to 5 inches of snow yesterday. Ugh. Dang, that stinks. No more 6x6 in the new catalog? What? Well, I saw the new catalog and I didn't see that much paper. Real, I mean, well, I'd say I saw maybe like 6 or 7, but nothing that's carried over. So I'm thinking if they are carrying anything over, it'll be online. But I'm really hoping that they don't get rid of this paper because I love it. And I love that Thoughtful Journey one too. But let me see, where did I stop? Hey, Julie. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Stamp with Charm. Oh, thank you. Hey, Trina. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Quincy. Hey, Kelly. You haven't bought this paper yet? What? How could you have not bought this paper yet? Maybe I should transfer the recipe to paper. Well, okay, here's the thing. I keep it inside the pans. So every time I pull the pans out, the recipe's right there. So I don't have to look for it. So that's why I've never transferred it to paper, because if I put it on paper and threw this away, I've never find it. So it's just handy like that. All right, so let's get started. Scenic Coast is still, oh yeah, Scenic Coast is 6x6. That's right. I'm pretty sure. And that's a really pretty one. If any of you guys have seen it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now, if you're in a different country, sorry, because this is in cups and teaspoons and stuff. So I don't know how to translate that to grams and stuff. And it's funny because I used to be a math teacher and we used to have to teach metrics. And I used to hate it because I'm like, metrics are so hard. They make sense, but when you've been doing something else your whole life, it's like, I don't know. Just makes more sense doing it the other way. All right, so this is the card kit for this time through the end of the month. So if any of you guys want to order and your order's over $100, well, $100 or more, you'll get this card kit for free in the mail from me after the end of the month. And if you do $50 or more, you get a card too. Well, a card. And then $100 or more, you get a card and the kit. All right, so we're going to start with the blue one. So here's the blue one. This is what it looks like all the way open, and then when you shut it, it looks like this. So you kind of get the left and the right, and then there's the middle part. But it's very easy. So all it is really is a regular card base, and I just scored it in half. So if you don't want to score it, you don't have to. What you could do, let me show you. Get my stuff out of the way. All right, so this is just a regular card base. So 5.5 by 8.5. And then I scored it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Really, that's in half. And then you're scoring it in half again, back the other way. So if you don't want to actually do it with the scoring thing and make it nice and neat, it's just taking it backwards. So you don't have to have a scoring tool. You could just fold it in half, then fold this back in half. But if you want to score it and make it nice and pretty, that's the measurements. So that's Lost Lagoon. And then I've got a piece of 5 1/4 by 2 basic beige. And then here's my picture that I started with. Oops, wait a minute. It's like a puzzle. So there's my actual piece all together, and I cut these in 2-inch strips, but I did cut it down to 5 1/4 before I did the 2-inch strips. So it is 6 by 6. I'm going to do it for you in just a minute, so you don't have to really write that down. But it starts 6 by 6. You cut off 3/4 of an inch off the top. I did, and then cut it at 2, 4, and 6. So these are all 2 inches. So that's that. And then I've got 2 circles. So we've got basic beige and pretty peacock. This is 2 1/4. This is 2 3/8. But you can use any size circles or dies or whatever you want. And so that's basically what it looks like. All right. So we're going to do this one first. And then these two, I'm actually going to do them from start to finish, like actually cutting them for you and doing them. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, ask Chat GPT. That's a good thing. Now, you know, I do use Chat GPT for my photos. So after I take a picture, I go to Chat GPT with the picture and say, create a better background. And that's how I've been getting such nice backgrounds on my pictures. So it works really cool. For some reason, my comments are not scrolling up. What does that mean? The family 6 by 6 are now 12 by 12. I don't understand that. I like 6 by 6 sometimes, like for these cards, but most of the time I do like 12 by 12. And I really like the packs that have 3 or 4 of the same print. Instead of 6 different ones, they have like 3 or 4 different ones. All right, so these are the same size as you're going to have for every card, basically. So what you're going to do is take your paper. So we've already got it scored, like so, and you want to make sure you give it a good press, like that, so it doesn't like flop open. All right, so you're just going to do your puzzle here, like so. Make sure that matches up. So that is the puzzle. So this one goes over here. So there's your 3 pieces, and we're going to glue those down. And you just have a thin border on the sides. The top and the bottom are a little bit more blue showing. But it's hard. I didn't want to get into 8ths and stuff, so we could have made this paper like 1 7/8, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make it as easy as I could for you guys. And if you don't like the front, you can use the back of this. It's got some trees on it. which are kind of nice. Okay, now we want to stamp this. So with this one, I used the little, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of flower. And I just stamped it down at the bottom. So we're going to stamp like, and then I kind of went to both sides. So you get like a multiple there. And that's all we need that for. And then we're going to stamp our words on our circle. And this is Pretty Peacock. So there you go. And then I also took, I couldn't find my brush, my blending brush. So I said, well, we'll just have to deal with a sponge dauber. So I wanted to sponge just around the edge. And I couldn't find my, I'm sure it's in another box somewhere from the last video. So I just went around this edges here. And there you go. All right, so there's that. And then we're just going to put this together. So this goes down here. Oh, 89 in Arkansas. Holy cow. I think it's going to be 82 tomorrow. Today's going to be like 75, I think. 72, something like that. Perfect day. Yesterday, I had my little party with the girls, and we did stamping and had lunch and stuff. And then, so this is the inside, and then it closes like that. And then this goes here. We're going to glue this together. And then I came home and went out and worked in the yard for about 3 hours. And then ate dinner. And then I came up with these cards. And I was like, I got to come up with something quick because it was already like 6 o'clock. And I was tired. So I said, I got to make something really fast. So this was easy. All right, so I'm going to put my finger right here in the middle. So I know I need to keep this over here. So we're going to put it just on this side here. Because we don't want it to show. I could probably put, no, it's pretty much, that's the middle right there. So we'll just keep those for. We don't want those to show. So then you're going to put this down. Try to keep it kind of right in the middle. And before you press it really hard, just double check. Make sure none of them are showing. And then when you got it good, just press it. And there you go. And we're going to put some gems. So I've got my favorite gems, the sparkle low profile dots. And I'm just going to use my fingernail to grab some. Because I don't see my take your pick tool. And then let's give it a spritz. I'm not doing glitter today. So we're just going to spritz this. Oh, love it. Love it. Do the inside too. I just got it all over my gems. Let's fan it a second. There we go. All right, so this will dry in a second, but there you go. So that's the front, and then you open it, and that's the inside. And that'll dry in a second and go away. The alcohol. Love it. So that's the first card. Here we'll put one shut and then one open. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't want to stay shut. There we go. Okay, so that was number 1. Now I'm going to show you. Oh, you have a heated pool and it's only 50 degrees outside? Yikes. The floral stamp makes me think, oh, Queen Anne's lace. Maybe that's what it is. I think that is what it is, Queen Anne's lace. Yeah, pretty sure. All right, so that was card number 1. So we're done with that one. Now, card number 2, we're going to do this one. So I have a piece of Mossy Meadow And I'm going to show you what I did first. So I took it, and you know I do my thing upside down, but you're going to do it the right way, whatever way you like. So we're going to go to 4 1/4, and we're going to score. So you want to score it at 4 1/4, and then you want to score it at 2 1/8. So go over to 2 1/8. So we scored the whole entire thing. Can you guys see that? So we've got the 1 score and the 2 score. Now we're going to cut it at 5 1/2 in half. So now we've got 2 cards ready to go. And then we're going to take our flower piece. Now what I did was I cut this part off. So you want to go to 5 1/4. So that's 5 1/4 right here. Cut this off. So now you don't have that. You can save it or throw it away. Now we need to cut it 2 inches off. So I'm going to cut it at 4. And cut it at 2. So now we've got our 3 pieces that are 2 inches each. And I already have this piece done too. So that's it for that card. And then I'm going to go ahead, while I still have this, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. So this one, I'm going to cut the sky off because there's a lot of sky and I want to have more of the bottom part showing. Whoops. I want it this way. So go to 5 1/4, cut that off. Now this one you could save to do something with later. That's a good thing to put on the inside. And again, go to 4. Cut your 1 piece, go to 2. And cut your 2nd piece. So now we've got this one like that. So 2, 4, 6. So you cut at 2 and 4. Or if you do it like me, I do it backwards and cut at 4 and 2. All right, so there's those. Here's our base. And here's our 2-inch piece of basic beige. So then we just need our circles. So I've got one of those. So for 2 3/8, we need another green one for that card. And then we need another beige one. Well, 2 beige ones. With this is 2 1/4. So there you go. Okay. All right, so let's do the flower one first. So same exact measurements as the first one. We've got our main card, and we're going to fold it in half. Give it a good crease. Fold that back. Give it a good crease. And that's our card front. And then we want to open it up. We've got that here. That there, that there. This one's easy because you see the lines. We cut the bottom line off. So there you go. So see, this matches this part. So they go together. So there you go. Now this one we want to stamp. And I've got the, I don't even know what this is either. This kind of reminds me of a hyacinth. Not positive, but it's what it looks like, kind of. That's my favorite flower. So we're going to stamp that on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that looks like. Except instead of all green, it would be like pink or purple or blue. And while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, the same thing. I love it, love it, love it. All right, and then also, while we still have the green out, we're going to go ahead and do our words on the beige. See how fast these cards are? Super fast. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I lost it. See, I'm going fast so we can get out in that sunshine today. I want to get outside, sit in my lounge chair. And I got smart yesterday because I decided, you know, I was going to work in the yard, and I was picking up sticks and doing things, and it was hurting my back. So I had to cut back my hydrangeas and rosemary and a whole bunch of other things that were starting to bloom, and you could tell there was a bunch of dead stuff on them. So I just took my chair, not my lounge chair, but just a chair, over to the garden, and I just sat my chair down and sat and just snipped all the dead parts off of it. And it was like, I had a bucket, I put them all in the bucket. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I ever think of this before? Saved my back. So that was brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. So there we go. All right, so let's put this together. Oops. I'm missing a green. So let's glue this. What are lupines? I never heard of a lupine. That must be something different. Never heard of it. Yeah, I cut back my roses and hydrangeas. I had a big giant bush of rosemary. I cut that back. And I had like some, I don't even know what they're called, but something that leaves a big mess over the winter. I cut that back. Pretty much you cut the whole thing down. And my hostas, I cut those back. I pretty much did nothing in the fall, I guess, because I had everything to do now. That's what your stamp on number 2 card looks like. Oh. You don't think it looks like hyacinth? I think it looks just like a hyacinth. If you did that part purple or pink, that, well, actually, no, I guess. They're more shaped like little bells. I call them like bluebells and stuff, but they smell so good. Like if you go in the grocery store about Easter time, they always have them, and the whole grocery store will smell good. All right, so that's the basic card right there. Then you shut it. Then we're going to put this on and do our, now you could use any punch, any die, anything you want for this part right here. I just thought circle looked fine, so we're going to put a few of these. Make sure when you turn it over, you just want this half. So I'm going to turn it over, and that's about the middle. So I just want my things to be on this side. So you can't see them, and you don't want them to stick to the other side. So we're going to put them right. You don't want to cover that flower too much, but you could put it down lower, but I'm going to put it right there. See? Now see, you can kind of see that one just a teeny bit, so let's see if we can move it over. There we go. All right, so now you can't see it. Okay, so there we go. So there's card number 2. Oh, we need some gems. I almost forgot. Hold on. So we're using the same ones. I swear these are the best gems ever. I just bought some more. I decided I'm just going to start using stuff that's retired sometimes because, oops, because I like it. So there's our gems, and we're going to squirt it real quick and give it some shimmer. Love it. All right, so that's that. See, this other one dried already, so you can't see it, but you can see the sparkle. Now I can't tell which one is the sparkling one. Oh, it was the blue one. I didn't spray those. It was this one that was sprayed, but it has sparkle all over it. Love it. Okay, so now we've got this one done. So that's that one. Closed and open. Probably should have just sponged that a little bit. But love these cards. Okay, now the last one, we're going to get the same exact things out. Same measurements as the first card. So everything is 2 inches across and 5 1/4 down. So now we got to figure out our puzzle. So, oops, I got this piece upside down. Okay, so you know what we want to do first actually is fold it. Give it a good crease. And then fold that back. So it's just in half, fold it in half, fold it back, but it's 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Okay, so now let's see if we can line these back up. Nope. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so this goes here. All right, so there's our picture. Now, if you're bad at puzzles, you can always mark the back of it before you cut it, and then you'll know it's the right order. Whoops. That just slid, didn't it? Yikes. Okay. You can tell I'm trying to hurry. I want to get out in that sunshine. All right, let's try that one more time. There we go. Okay, next one. These just fit perfectly right in here. Yeah, they do retire stuff fast. I'm telling you. I was so mad. Did I tell you guys? I wanted to do that. I bought that tulip bundle because I got a card from Linda Griffin and I was like, I love this card and I wanted to make it. So I buy the tulip bundle. And don't you know, I go check to see if it's, because now I'm trying to check before the videos to see if it's in stock or not. So I go to check before I make it. It's not only not available, it's discontinued. So it's permanently done. And I'm like, well, that just stinks. So the tulip set and dies are gone. So they're not coming back. I was so mad because now I have a brand new set of them and haven't used it yet. And it's already retired, which I think is ridiculous. So I don't know. That just makes me so mad because I just spent money. And yeah, I could exchange it, but then you got to pay to ship it back. And I don't know, it just makes me mad. But all right, so we're going to do the left half of this. And I will tell you, the new catalog is awesome. I love it. And it's probably the first time in a few years that I've been like super excited about a catalog because the last couple have been okay, but not like, you know, when you used to get so excited from the old catalogs and you were like, oh, I'm going to go broke because there's so much stuff I like. That's what the new one reminds me of. And I hope, since there's so much good stuff, they're not going to sell out of the popular ones because it'll all be popular. Because I think that's the problem now. They have like 4 or 5 things that are awesome and everybody wants them and they sell out. So if the whole catalog is good, I don't think they'll sell out as much. All right, see if that works. Yep, okay. And then we're going to put a few gems on here. Yeah, it's definitely not good. But hopefully when the new one comes out, that'll be better. Okay, so there's that. And then if we want to spritz it, there we go. Love it. Okay, so this is this one. Open and closed. I did stamp that, yep. You don't like the new catalog? Ooh. Yeah, I'm hoping they don't retire as fast, but I don't know. Hopefully they won't retire stuff every 4 months. I mean, I know a few things might, but they better not retire like the whole thing every 4 months. That would be awful. Okay, so those are the 4 cards that we made. And then after I was sitting there, I was going to make one more, which is this one. But I'm not going to make this one, but I thought, I was just looking through the paper. And I said, this would make a good one too. This one I haven't used at all. But I thought this would be pretty if you did this like so. And here's I need a new blade in my trimmer. I thought that would be pretty. I'm not going to make it, but I just thought you could just try out any of your papers and see. But I thought this one would be nice too with the black. So out of the ones that we did today, let me get them all back out. So we've got, I'll put that one and the blue one. Which one do you like the best? So that's that one closed. And there's all of them closed. So closed and open. I got to pick one for class for this week. So I'm trying to decide which one I like the best to do for class. So tell me which one you like the best. The black one. Oh, you really like the black one. Oh. The blue. They're all pretty. Love the black and white sketch. Ah. I know. See, that's the funny thing. I have I have a ton of these because I haven't used any of them. Although I have used that piece, the back side of it. So, but I do like black and white. That is kind of pretty. Blue. The top one. The black. Okay, you like the black, Lynn? Floral. Floral, this one. There's 2 green ones. So we have kind of looks like these 2 are kind of the favorites. Top left. Hard to choose. The wheat. Oh, here's somebody likes the wheat. Gosh, it's hard to choose. I don't know. I like the blue one myself, but blue is my favorite color. So, I don't know. Oh, a lot of you guys like the black and white. Huh. You want to make it real quick? Although I didn't bring a black ink pad. I did not. I could get one probably. You're going to try it in the black. The green on the right side. So a few of you like this one, but almost everybody likes these 2. Love the blue one. Yes. Yes. Okay, let me get the black one real quick. Oh my gosh, I'm so sore. I can hardly stand up. Okay, where's my black pad? Oh. Uh-oh. I can't find my black pad. Oh, wait a minute. I found it. Okay, here we go. Okay. So I found it. All right, so let's get this back out. Oh, and I do have a little square to pop out the circle. 3/8. Okay, so we're going to stamp this in black. See how fast these are? We can add a whole nother card. I only got 73 thumbs up. Are you kidding? We need to get a bunch more. How many people are watching? All right, so there's that in black. And then which flower should we do? Let's just do this one because I got it out. got this one. There we go. That looks pretty. I don't have any black gems, so we're going to have to use blue. Okay, I didn't score this yet. Hold on. Well, we'll just do it in half and then back. So, score. And then this goes back to the center. There we go. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to put this one here, this one there, that one, and just glue them down. This is really like a 2-minute card. I didn't bring any black gems, but you know what? I think I might have some rhinestones or something sitting around here. You can see where my paper trimmer is leaving some fuzz. So these are super easy. Let me see. Oh, I got some rhinestones. Here we go. All right, so then shut that. Glue this. Dimensionals. Yes, rhinestones. Yes. Oh, good. We got up to 102. That was fast. All right, so just on this side. Maybe one more. Okay. Then put that on. Oh, we don't want to cover the trees too much. Oh, that one's showing. Okay, let's lift that off a little bit. See if we can fit it over here. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So now nothing's showing. We got that. All right. And then we'll put a couple of rhinestones on here. Love it. Perfect. Okay. And then let's give it a shimmer. Let it dry. Love, love, love the black and white one. I'm so glad you guys like that one. That's so funny. Because that was probably like, because I had them all like kind of laid out and I was like, yeah, I don't know about the black and white one. Yeah, 8.5. It's just a half sheet of cardstock. And then you fold it in half. And then you fold this back. Or you can score it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So that's the black one. All right, so that's all the cards for today. So hopefully you got lots of good ideas. So you guys really love the black one. That's so good. Maybe I'll do that one for my class. I don't know. That's so funny because I like the blue one the best. Definitely the blue one is my favorite. All right, so you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. So let me get my joke pulled up. It's a cute one today. Nothing too exciting, but it's cute. Okay. Grandma and Grandpa were having their morning coffee on the front porch. They were reminiscing about the old days and watching the cars drive by. A young woman jogged by and waved. Grandpa waved back and kept his eyes on her until she was out of sight. Once the young woman was out of sight, Grandpa grinned wide, leaned over and asked Grandma, Does it make you mad when I chase younger women? Grandma said, of course not. Even dogs chase cars that they can't drive. I don't think he could have chased her very far. All right, so that's joke of the day. Now I've got some cards to give away. That rhymes. All right, so here's my cards. And I've got a couple that were not claimed. Let's see. Kimberly, Lisa. I think I've got your address, Lisa. And Sue, I know I've got her address. All right, so here's some more. There we go. Okay. Let me put this one up here. All right, so here's the cards for today. Let me get back to my other screen. Did you guys like that joke? It was cute. Not super, super funny, but it was cute. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Everybody disappeared. Hey, Louise. I didn't see you on here. How you doing? Okay, first winner is Debbie Harris. There's oops, wrong one. And next winner is Ware Parish. Ware Parish. And this is a fun card. This is actually, it opens like this, but it also has a little thing in there. Do any of you guys remember that paper from like forever ago? I just found it. I've been cleaning out some cards, guys. I've got cards like everywhere in my house. Okay, Susan Sanders. Susan Sanders. And last one is... Nope, she just won last week. Nancy Ross. Okay, so we got some new people on here. Anybody on here today watching that one? Let's see. I don't see anybody on here today that's got their name picked. Nope. Oh, Debbie's here. Okay, there's Debbie. Anybody else? Where is usually on here? I don't see her. All right. Well, congratulations, winners. I hope you like your card. And give me your address. Send it to stampgirl2@cox.net. And I'll get it in the mail for you. And also, I didn't have any Happy Mail today. So let me give you my address. So that's my email, stampgirl2@cox.net. Here's my address in case you want to send me a card. And if you send me a card, you automatically get into the drawing. And then those of you that leave comments also get in the drawing. And it's funny because sometimes, like, a lot of you guys comment like 25 times during the video. So you usually get in the comments a lot. But, I mean, usually get in the pot a lot. But then there's people that comment one time out of 20 videos. And they're like, I haven't won a card in a year. I'm like, you got to comment more than one time a year. Okay, so I hope you guys are going to have a fantastic weekend. I hope your weather is beautiful and you enjoy that sunshine like I am going to. And what is the paper on the last giveaway? This one? Oh gosh, all these are old. This is probably from, I don't even know. That's vellum, that's embossed. And then that was one that we had that was like white and it was embossed with silver, and then I sponged over it. But I can't remember what the name of it was, but this is from quite a long time ago. This one we just had, it was that meadow something, garden, something meadows last year. And then that's the pears. This one is from a long time ago too. Yep, I'm going out to work in the yard. All right, you guys, I'll see you on Tuesday night. Take care, everybody. And don't forget, thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, place an order if you want to. And I'll see you back soon. Bye-bye.